Oh, oh, I didn't see you there. No, I'm only kidding. I was just being humorous. Merely being humorous. No one probably can figure out from what that movie's from, is it? I have this little thing I do. It's like, I think it's in connection with the world and everyone's in on it at the same time I am, but nobody ever is. And it's, I think, or sporadically, thoughts of different movie scenes will pop up into my head and in the most bizarre times. And most of the time I mouth them out, you know, just to whatever I'm doing. And every now and then someone sharp person will be there and they'll get it, you know, and they'll laugh. Like, for example, we went like hiking, the day hike, like this trail, me and the little woman, and we were walking by ourselves, and there was other groups and stuff. We were going by ourselves, and we were walking, and she was filming, and I just started going, Josh! Josh! Where are you, Josh? I'll save you, Josh! No, I think, again, everyone's in my mindset from my movies, things and everything. That's from the Blair Witch, the first one. So, little things like that. I think it's funny as hell. I mean, it's funny as hell. It really freaks out some people probably here and there, but it's just a joke. And I don't even care. I'm doing it for myself. Reciting my favorite movies here, there, and wherever. So the reason why I'm so the first little movie, I'll spoil, I'll give it to you. When I came in and said that, and said I was just merely being humorous, you know, I was only being humorous, is from the ultimate film, or one of many ultimate tier 1 films of mine, Taxi Driver. De Niro said that when he was, I think, out to eat with Sybil Shepherd. We took her on a date. And he said something that was alarmingly inappropriate, really, but in his head and world, it wasn't. It was funny. You know, I was only being humorous. I do that all the time with people, especially with my girlfriend. I'll suggest or say something really horribly out of whack and be serious, and they take it and they go, oh, I was only being humorous. So there you have that little insight into my part of my inner humor. Again, why is the kid being happy and humorous and jovial and light and levity and all that? Because I had a little victory today for me. Actually very big, gigantically huge victory for me. It all involves this court case from 2018. I do not wish to get into the details, do not want to get into the details, and I'm not going to waste time saying them right now. Maybe another day, but anyway, you know, court is court. It's fucking court. It sucks, right? It's horrible, awful. Especially when it's almost 3 fucking hours away, one trip. And I wasn't, and of this thing, it's I wasn't even wrong. I was, they thought I missed a class that I didn't, and then they caught it up today, and I made a couple hundred phone calls, so I was only 4. But I remained patient. I waited on hold a few times, you know, for a while. I even put on speakers doing stuff, but I waited patiently. Talked nicely and calmly, you know, and shit got done. Like, okay, hold on, click, let me check that. Oh, boom, you did. You paid up full. Okay, you don't have to come to court. You don't have to come to court. She said it twice. I was like, awesome, really? Yes. I didn't even let it. It didn't really even sink in for a while. So I was so bumming it. There's been so much involved with this fucking bullshit case. It's just not even funny. But and not only do I not have to go now to court this week, Thursday. I believe this finally marks the end of it, though, with everything. You know, I did the stupid fucking class, 2 days of the class, paid the fine, doing the time on my license, August, and I really don't even like talking about it. Anything with that shit. But it's the fact that I got out of it. But I didn't like get out of it because I didn't do anything wrong. You know, it was their paperwork miss fuck up, and they send me a thing. Got to go to court because I'm not in compliance. Nope, I'm in compliance. I don't have to go. Boom. That to me is a big victory. Phone calls and things like that, yucky. But you know, in order, I mean, that's a whole day shot. You're talking 3 hours each way almost. Not talking what the time there in court and all that shit. Oh man. So that's why I'm happy. That's why I'm in a light mood. And I know from experience it is very wise to not dwell too much in your good, happy mood. Do not stay there too long. Do not revel in it too much. And do not savor it that much, you know. Acknowledge it, yes, it's nice, good, a little bit, and leave it alone. Because that weakens you, and your body starts start used to that weakened, supported state, and then, you know, it's not even that, and then when it's gone, it's a drag, I would reckon. So I was going to read a couple of pieces tonight, but I have decided against that. I did the shorts. I'm not reading a couple of pieces. I'm going to read one piece. No, I don't feel like reading anything. I'm not going to read anything. It's really, it's lame to do that when you don't want to do it, and I'm just not into it. You know, I did it already with the shorts. So with that, moving on, I'm going to just fast forward a little bit to what tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh my God, I did a video before and I kept saying it was fucking Wednesday. Huh. Shit. What are you gonna do, right? Shit like that happens. Well, also, no, there is no more also. I'm cutting this short because I want to, I need to. I'm tired. And that's it. Like I said, some journal entries suck. Some journal entries are boring. They're bland. You know, when I was writing my regular journals, right, there's a fucking copy of one, I just saw it. Yeah, but this is a page from 1993. That's my very, 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 very super duper first journal I ever kept. And sometimes there's a lot of cool shit that you're writing in. This one I want to break my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend's face. I wanted to rearrange it. All sorts of shit. And other times journal entries are really lame and boring because either you're too tired to write it and you're just doing it really for discipline's sake and a couple of things and that's it. Or just things are uneventful and that's it. And unless you're going to make shit up, which is unbelievably stupid and lame, it is what it is, you know, and hey, they should all be so worried about having uneventful days and stuff, right? But this digital journal thing is a bit different, not that much, but only in the fact I'm feeling it, I'm living it, I am the words, you know, I'm doing all that. And I can tell when something is a little bit lame or there's not much in, you know, anything to it really, just, you know, regular day in, day out type stuff, but that's what it is, and there it. And I'm not going to try to justify it. I'm not going to try and correct it or make sense of it with anything. I'm just going to do it, continue doing it how it comes to me naturally. So, good night. Wednesday night. It is Wednesday night, May 8th, 2024. Time of day is 21:45 hours. I'm in yet another state of beyond tired, exhaustion, same old crap, same old whiny bullshit on my part. I can't stand it when I do that, but that's a sign I'm maybe overworking myself too much. So what? Just get it fucking controlled and fixed. And keep going. That's what we want to hear, right? I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear complaints. I don't want to hear what ifs and hear fours and any of that vague crap talk. I'm talking about coming from myself. So where am I at here? I have some things here. Show. Did I bring them? Yeah. I had a couple of copies of this 95-96 journal I'm talking about endlessly. But here's one copy of a 2001 journal that I made for a full year that I was saying about before. I've got this is the last copy I have left. I think my daughter found it, gave it to me. But these are, and it's just double page print, 1 year journal. And that's what I'm doing with the 95-96 one. Here it is right here. There's a rough copy of one. But this one's with my handwriting, not with print. There's a picture of me underneath the school in 95 with my beloved dog, Rottweiler. Up top there was the training floor. And I'll get these done up too. I mean, this was an intense year too, because it was the year of 9/11. And I watched that while I was feeding my daughter breakfast. Other than that, though, I look at random journal entry here and there, read it, and as usual with all my stuff, I read it back and it's like a robot has written it or something. Very much the same things I'm harping on or having trouble with or getting over on. But I'm a little bit happy today. I'll share my joy, my good news, my good one for me is the fact that I do not have to go to court tomorrow. I made enough of the right phone calls yesterday and got it all squared away, taken care of, and the problem fixed, which wasn't mine. I did what I was supposed to do. They just, didn't connect it, but I made the necessary calls, which was like very hard for me to do calls. It was 4 calls. But I actually got it all completed, and it worked out. I can't believe it. And now, what a different world I'm in right now, unless if I had to go to court tomorrow morning like I was supposed to, I'd be much different right now. Because not so much for what's going to happen there, it's for the 3-hour ride there and back, and all the nausea and uncomfortableness with all court and everything it brings. And I'm just so grateful. I've been saying it all day, walking around just singing, I have no court tomorrow. I have no court tomorrow. Here's one of my newer projects. I'm going to be painting. I just drew it. I gotta paint it next. So I do these projects, I start them, and wherever long it takes me, I get to them. Got a lot going on. Over there, I'm making a leather sheath for one of my knives, a custom sheath for it. The weather's been great. I love it so much. Also puts me in a good mood, and it's great being out in it. Like all things too, I do too much. I go out in it too much in the beginning, and I'm out in it for hours, and I wear out. hear people walking above you, like in the next floor. You try to like listen to what they're saying or where they're going. You try to like calibrate what they're doing, you know, like mental braille, invisible remote braille. I don't know. Just little weird things come to mind. I notice when, at least I'm not bogged down with any heavy thought, you know, any depressive or negative thoughts in every way. I don't really have any. The only thing I have right now tonight is tiredness. Body worn out, as always. But it's also a good sign that it's alive, I reckon. You know, what do you think of this guy here? That's me when I was 30. And my first school on my own completely. And all the challenges and stuff with it. So other than that, I don't have really much to say tonight. Other than things are going well again, relatively smooth and looking good in the future. Got that obstacle taken care of, thank God. Learned from it too, so it don't happen again. Keep going on, day after day. Trying for achieving one or all of my goals every day. Some days are real good and I make a lot of ground. Other days not so good, I don't make any ground. And some days can be really so bad that you go backwards ground, but I try not to let that happen too often. Pretty soon, in the next week or two, I'm gonna buy a scooter, probably electric scooter. And then I'll be able to get reunited with the gym again, and then I could start working out with the iron, and then I could become a different person I'm supposed to be. You know, I need to work out, so it's been awful not being able to get to the gym like I normally would if I had my license, but I gotta wait till August for that. So in the meantime, I've got to do other things, and that's what I'm doing. With that, I'm pulling the plug on this journal entry. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much. All the likes and subscribers. And the only thing I can say is I'm just getting started with a whole bunch of ideas. Good night. From 1993. That's my very, 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 very super duper first journal I ever kept. And so, and sometimes there's a lot of cool shit that you're writing in. This one I want to break my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend's face. I wanted to rearrange it. All sorts of shit. And other times journal entries are really lame and boring because either you're too tired to write it and you're just doing it really for discipline's sake and a couple of things and that's it. Or just things are uneventful and that's it. And unless you're going to make shit up, which is unbelievably stupid and lame, it is what it is, you know, and hey, they should all be so worried about having uneventful days and stuff, right? But this digital journal thing is a bit different, not that much, but only in the fact I'm feeling it, I'm living it, I am the words, you know, I'm doing all that. And I can tell when something is a little bit lame or there's not much in, you know, anything to it really, just, you know, regular day in, day out type stuff, but that's what it is, and there it is. And I'm not going to try to justify it. I'm not going to try and correct it or make sense of it with anything. You know, I'm just going to do it, continue doing it how it comes to me naturally. So, that, good night. Boy, if there was ever a one press, one shot, go, it's right now. And I'm going. Just finished up 3 consecutive shorts. Boom, boom, boom. They were all one shot, one shot, one shot. Oh, that was nice. It was good doing that. Except I forgot to put the microphone in the first fucking two, but I left them anyway. Whatever it is, and then I put it in on this one, and that's that. So I'm finishing the second half of a couple of different entries today. I made one of them. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in or not, but if I do, it's only going to be a clip of it where I was experimenting with 2 water jugs with one, with one stroke or one back cut, really with 2 back cuts, but with one strike. So it was hit one jug and come around and hit the other. And I did it, but I did it with a smaller Bowie, lighter one, so it doesn't destroy the fucking jug in the first hit. And now I'm stuck, and I can't even do anything else. So I finally learned, don't use the big super killer fucking Bowies. Jason, use the ones a little bit lighter, a little bit smaller, so I can get a couple of shots in. Sure, but it's fun. Have a lot of fun. I love doing that. I love the knife and training it, teaching it, and all that stuff. But time of day right now is, actually it's the next day. It is Wednesday. Yeah, I think. Whatever. It's 00:05 hours. 00:05 hours. And I am done already. I don't want to do any more entries. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to rack my brain anymore. I don't want to read anymore. Not doing that. Close the book, because these things have a habit of calling out to me. Depending on the mood or whatever, it could be a little like, pussy boy, pussy boy. What's the matter? Can't read your own writings, huh? Tough guy, can't do it. No, it fucking puts me in a bad mood sometimes. Other times I don't care at all. Did my 5-mile bike ride today, as well as the lawn work, and I was telling my girlfriend before, I have like 5 or 6 different spots on my body, like different places where it's going like boom, 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 boom. Like, give me a break, give me a break, give me a break. Fuck no. Breaks for no one, nothing for no one, ever. Nothing from no one, breaks for no one. I'm just being humorous, okay? I'm being humorous because the night is nearly over, and it was a very good day, and some promising things came up. I don't want to talk about them because I learned my lesson about talking about chick eggs before they hatch, or whatever the fuck that saying is. I used to do that constantly. As soon as something comes in, I shoot it right back out, not even thinking that, there could be some things that are outside my grasp that prevent me from doing it that I didn't think of. But it doesn't matter, it's all evil anyway. I'm shutting down the dungeon here. Still using the fucking heater. If you can believe that, still using the heater here in May, first week of May. It's a load of shit. But today was nice, it got warmer, and I'm hoping tomorrow will be even nicer and get warmer. I got a hell of tracking down to do with Jersey City fucking court paper. I gotta get this certification or some kind of confirmation on this class that I went and I took 12 hours to prove that I did it. I don't have to go to court. Maybe, hopefully, I can get that done. But in order for me to get that done, that's a lot of phone calling, not my strong suit. So I gotta afford a lot of extra time for it a little bit. Thus, pushing its need all the way to right now, and I've got to cut things down early so I can get to down at an earlier decent hour. You know, the past couple nights, since my girlfriend's been here, I've been not sleeping till the sun comes up. I've been going to sleep, you know, at night and it's still dark. You know, late still a little bit, but not that late. And so each day trying to get a little bit better, a little bit better. You know, and that's how baby steps. Some things have to be. And if you don't get them, well, that's all right. You just fucking get up and you go at it again. And you keep going at it again and again, whether it's quitting drugs or alcohol or anything. You keep going after it again and again and again and again and again, eventually until you fucking get it right. There's never a give up in the equation.